Bulai Tawa, we love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bulaminaka, I'm Linda Form, I studied Suva. I love listening to Today FM because they play latest music and they rock.
Hi, my name is Osnate. I'm from Ba. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bula, I'm a curator from Nadi. We love listening to Today FM. Here in Nadi, it rocks.
Hi, I'm Shania. I'm from Lotoka and I love Today FM and it rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
Yanabinaka, Fiji. In this bulletin, Nandi family deaths case takes a turn. Corrupt permits a concern. And FRA sets bridge deadline.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Edwin Nadi.
The Lotoka court yesterday afternoon dismissed an application made by the state for police to hold a person of interest for longer than 48 hours in relation to the death of 5 members of the same family in Nadi. An application was made for the individual to be held further after having been questioned without any charges laid for the last 2 days. As part of investigations, police needed more time to question the man, who is from New Zealand, but the Defence Counsel objected to this and the court has dismissed the application. It's also believed that a second person related to the individual has also been questioned. The bodies of 63-year-old Nirmal Kumar, his 54-year-old wife Usha Devi, their 34-year-old daughter Nileshni Kajal, her 2 daughters, 11-year-old Sana and 8-year-old Samara, were found in the Nosori Highlands on Monday. A 1-year-old, also found crawling at the scene, is in hospital. Medical tests have indicated that the 5 died after ingesting a substance as yet unrevealed by police. Police confirmed the findings of the post-mortem examination are consistent with a substance ingested by all 5 victims, which resulted in their death. Many Fijians in the past have acquired taxi permits through corrupt practices, affecting some of the Land Transport Authority's modernization plans. The LTA carried out its taxi permit redraw for Nadi and Lotoka zones yesterday, with Attorney General Ayasayed Kayum revealing it's a result of dishonest and disingenuous acts. Kelly Vadala reports.
Regulations for taxi permits have already been set by the LTA years ago, with preferences given to low-income earners.
There were families who were well off who actually applied. There are people within one family, about 4 or 5 people within one family applied. Again, that's corrupt. Again, that's being dishonest, that's being disingenuous. And the LTA then has to go through a particular process, knocking people off, getting the right people in, and it drags out the whole process. As a result of that, they have to do a redraw to complete it.
Saad Kayum says the LTA cannot run a modern-day permit system with people still engaging in corrupt activities.
Many people in the past, for example, have acquired permits through corrupt means, because they knew somebody, because they went to the same school, they went to the same church or temple or mosque, or there was corruption, somebody was paid money, or because of the same faith, same province, whatever it is. It has to be done through a proper, transparent process.
The AG was speaking at the opening of the new LTA office in Nadi. The office is part of LTA's modernization program to ensure its customers are given the best services. Kelly Vathala, FBC News.
A 25-year-old man who allegedly chased 6 police officers with a cane knife has been further remanded by the Suva High Court. Samuela Mbokandi is charged with 6 counts of act with intent to cause grievous harm, 5 counts of resisting arrest, and 1 count of damaging property. Mbokandi and his de facto partner had an argument on July 27th last year, and she went to Ndalai Navesi police station in Lami to lodge a complaint. It's alleged Mbokandi followed her to the police station, where he allegedly chased the officers and damaged police property. The case will be recalled today for a bail ruling. The trial is expected to start later in October. The new 2-lane Tamavuaiwai bridge is expected to be completed in the next 6 months. Fiji Roads Authority Chief Executive Jonathan Moore says the bridge outside Suva, which is a major link between the capital city and Lami, was identified as one of the critical bridges needing immediate attention. Moore says once the new bridge is ready, the FRE will then shift its focus to the old structure.
Yeah, the work started, and you can see as you drive down the road now that the piling rigs are in place. So what the contractor's doing now is he's made access for himself to get to the river edge, and he's installing piles for the intermediate pier supports. That will take maybe till the end of next month. and then from there we build the pier caps, and then we start building the columns. So it's all still on track. Q1 of 2020 we should be finishing. We're trying to aim for around about February, but realistically probably March.
The Fiji Revenue and Customs Service has targeted to launch a small medium enterprise support center on the 1st of this month. However, there have been delays. Chief Executive Vishwanath Das says there were some challenges and the center is now likely to be ready by the end of this month. Das highlights that through the support center, the small and medium enterprises will be able to access services similar to Gold Card. Das has also admitted that the current tax information system has outlived its lifespan.
Similar to Gold Card service kind of relationship managers, whereby you can go and you can get very senior people serving you, actually at the level of managers, chief assessors, auditor level service, whereby one-stop shop and you can get all your relevant information for SME support.
Facilitating financial connections, trade investments and the integration of the regions are some of the key priorities for the Bread Bank. Bank Chief Executive Olivia Klein is currently in Fiji and says as they develop their presence in the South Pacific, they will ensure the best services. Klein says they're also working on fostering relations with businesses in the Pacific Island countries.
Coming here to celebrate also the 100th year anniversary of bread. It has been created in Paris 100 years ago in 1919. So we made a big celebration in Paris in March, but in every country I go for my visits, I celebrate that also.
Coming up, Nakarawa wary of Tonga, and new volleyball president sets goals. Stay with us.
Bola na lang ko siya. Dotali taga wali ro masir makaw na do Fiji na kasi.
Bola ya verni ko melo toka. Dotali be na Radio Fiji wan ando mai biti. Na vango mere telawa. Go ngai tabua. Ando tali ta kana varong na Radio Fiji wan nando mai biti.
Bola go ngai no ke imba ando tali taga wali na varong na Radio Fiji wan nando mai biti. Na wali.
Ano dango saniter kwati. Ando tali ta ka lebu na varong na Radio Fiji wan eno sorry.
Radio Fiji wan nando mai biti.
Welcome back. A powerful Fiji Airways Flying Fijian side has been named to face Tonga in the Pacifica Challenge at Eden Park this Saturday. Head coach John McKee says he's pleased to announce a strong lineup to play Tonga in the final test match before travelling to Japan for the Rugby World Cup. In-form hooker Sam Matavesi joins experienced props Kempizi Mafu and Kalivati Tawake in the front row, while Tevita Ravumbati and Leone Nakarawa partner at the locks. Skipper Domenico Wanganimburotu and Semiku Natani are on the flanks, and Pedeli Yato starts for the first time at number 8 this season. In the backs, Frank Lomani and Ben Volavola maintain their places at scrum half and at number 10. McKee has named a powerful centre combination of Levani Mbotia and Semi Randrandra at number 12 and 13 respectively. Vereniki Ngoneva and Joshua Toisova are on the wings, while Alivereti Veitokani is at fullback. McKee says their test match against Tonga is an opportunity for players to showcase their talent and put their heads up for selection in the opening Rugby World Cup match against Australia. He's also requested Fiji rugby fans in New Zealand to come out in numbers to support them on Saturday. The Flying Fijians take on Tonga at 5 p.m. at Auckland's Eden Park in New Zealand. Starting well is the key for Flying Fijians against Tonga in their test match tomorrow, says Leone Nakarawa. History and statistics favour the Flying Fijians over Tonga, as Fiji has won 59 of the last 89 outings, but the Kaletahi had the better of Fiji when they last met.
We've been demanding each other. This game won't be easy. This game will be physical. You know, the Tongans, they're so physical. But that's what we are trying to come and test during training run. Just coming to start early, bring the right mindset and bring the physicality to training, and then we're gonna carry it on to Saturday during the game.
The Fijian Drua will experience new experimental rules in the NRC tomorrow. One is a rugby league style 50-22 or 22-50 kicking rule, while the other is a line dropout when the ball is held up over the line.
Teams like a team where you show your talent. You know, not just in Fiji but into the other countries, where selectors will come and see what you're good at, and probably they might come and pick you and play for the other countries and the clubs there in other countries.
The Fiji Rugby Union has announced a new partnership with Mobil Oil Fiji. FRU Chief Executive John O'Connor says the partnership is a positive contribution to rugby and the community through its youth programs. He adds this is a timely sponsorship as they have helped teams gear up for the Rugby World Cup and the upcoming National Rugby Championships. O'Connor adds they will use Mobil outlets to sell tickets and merchandise. The sponsorship will see Mobil become the exclusive fuel supplier for FRU as well.
The partnership is timely because in the next few months we'll be receiving our 2 big buses that are being donated by China, and also timely because our boys are about to leave for Japan and it signifies a new journey again.
Under-23 Stoke City defender Scott Wara will be part of the national under-23 side that will tour Singapore to play build-up matches against the Singapore Olympic team next month. Wara will look to make a comeback after his exclusion from Team Fiji for the Pacific Games due to club commitments. Fiji football president Rajesh Patel says the tour would give players much-needed exposure and experience. He adds that this is part of their build-up for the 2019 OFC Olympic qualifiers. The Marika Rondu coached side will play its first match on September 6th and the second on September 9th.
Scott Wara, we are glad that Scott Wara is joining us in Singapore for the 2 matches, and we're happy that he will be representing the country in the under-23 and also the national team. So in future we'd love to see Scott Wara progress as Roy Krishna has progressed too and everything, and we will give him all the blessings and backing that he needs to progress.
The Fiji Volleyball Federation is set to turn a new chapter with the organization as a new board has been appointed. Linga Gukisuva, who is a well-known name in sports, has been appointed president of Fiji Volleyball. Gukisuva says it's an exciting journey for him, adding there is quite a lot to be done for the organization.
One thing that I would like to assure those who support the sport and those who are keen followers of volleyball, it's going to be a collaborative approach. Us, the new board, the new management, together with the association and those that play the sport. It's not going to be just we formulating all the strategy and we implement. Well, the path forward will be a collaborative approach.
Overseas, Richie Mo'unga has revealed how traditional healing methods may have come to the aid of the All Black ahead of the Rugby World Cup. Mo'unga's recovery from shoulder injury is being likened to that of Waisake Naolo 4 years ago. Cloudy periods and showers are forecast for the Fiji group today. And that is your FBC Morning News. Remember to join us at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. For those stories and more, you can join our sister radio station Gold FM. But that's it from me for now. Have a good morning.
Hi, I'm Shamiza. And I'm Salma. We're from Nadi and we love Mirchi FM because it's hot.
My name is Rajnita Lata and I'm from Vatulalo. और हम सब मिर्ची एफएम सुनता है because it's hot.
Hi, my name is Vinita. I'm from Lambasa. I love listening to Mirchi FM. It's number 1.
हमारा नाम सागर रेड्डी है. हम लोग स्कूल में, हम लोग घर में और कहीं भी रहता हम लोग कल मिर्ची एफएम सुनता. गोल्ड टाउन तावा में मिर्ची एफएम दागो मामा.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.